So let's take a look at some EQ and talk about EQing and filters. So equalizing is the process of manipulating the frequency element. So it's frequency processing. We're focused on the specific frequencies that are coming down from the source and what we're going to do with them to shape them to give them the right feel and the right body. So for example, right now I'm on the electric guitar here, and we kind of want to set it up in a way where we really want this tonal magic. There's a line in here. Let me find it.
Oh, this crazy feeling. Oh.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, so there's this line that kind of pops down. It goes boo-doo-doo. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit in the clip, and then what I want to do is I want to find that frequency spot that's really going to give it the magic. So if I solo this, it helps you focus on it a little bit better. You're actually going to see passing by, this is low and this is high, so down here is 16 hertz and up here is 16,000 hertz, and it goes all the way up to 20. You're going to see the frequencies as they jump through, which frequencies are being focused on. I'm going to be manipulating just those frequencies using this EQ filter, so let's take a listen. Okay, my goal is I really want that low warmness to really push. And I might even want a little bit of high bite. As the notes move, because pitch is equal to frequency, is equivalent to frequency, essentially, like you're going to see it hop. I'm looking for that last note that you see jump up at the top. That's the one I want to emphasize. Okay, so it's right around this 293 mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one of these filters, and I'm going to find that 293 mark, and I'm going to give it a boost, see if we can get a little bit more out of it. If I really want to go nuts, I can really take this to the max. And then maybe a little bit of bite up top. So I get that little flick from the pick. And let's listen to it with everybody else.
This crazy feeling. Oh, this crazy feeling. I did this time. Oh, this crazy feeling.
Just that little bit of equalization. Now, a lot of times when we talk about EQs, we also hear a lot about filters, and so this one is a full-blown 7-band EQ. But filters are oftentimes they are EQs, but oftentimes the way that they're kind of denoted and what makes them a little bit different is filters are oftentimes like a single band adjustment that's taking place, and so, there's a lot of different filter types that we can use, but essentially a lot of times when we think about that filter, we're thinking about cutting something specific in just one area. We're gonna cut it out, and it could be a high pass filter, a low pass filter. The high pass is allowing highs to pass, cutting out of the lows. The low pass is allowing the lows to pass and cutting out the highs. So let's listen to that one real quick. And almost immediately you can hear which one the appropriate move would be out of the two of those. One of them was too muffly, the other one is actually quite nice. And there's a lot we can do with that. We want to dip out some things, we want to find some things. I think the biggest thing that I find a lot of times, if we record correctly, we won't have a whole lot of problem. Just being real. If we're recording it correctly, we're not going to have a whole lot of problem. But snare drum by far has to be the one thing to me that it always has something that has to be filtered out because it's just too harsh. In this session, we really don't have that issue because he's playing brushes, and some of those frequency resonant points were already EQ'd out as we recorded. But you're going to find that you'll use filters when you have some things that are just not right in the mix that you really need to just extract and remove.